Welcome back to the channel, lads. Today we have got an in-depth review of the Milwaukee M12 cable stapler, and we have just picked this thing up, so we are going to see if it really is worth the money. So we picked up the stapler for a total of £290 including the VAT. So that was a body only stapler, that was staples, and that was a 6 amp battery as well, because we currently don't have any Milwaukee gear, so we had to get some M12 batteries as well. So I think the staples alone, $15.99 plus the VAT. The stapler itself was $179.99 plus the VAT, and then the 6 amp battery was £45 plus the VAT. So overall, it is quite expensive. It is an expensive investment, but is it going to speed it up, and are you going to get that investment back over time? Okay, so let's start off with the comfort and weight of the actual tool itself. So holding the tool with one hand is comfortable, it's easy, it doesn't feel too heavy as well. Obviously the weight is always going to depend on what battery you have. At the minute we have got the 2 amp battery, so a really small battery, so the weight isn't really that bad. So comfort and weight, decent. On the side of the tool we have got a belt buckle clip, so if you're on a step ladder, if you're on the top of the steps and you need to sort out your cables and then you need to clip them, we've got the belt buckle clip. And then what we have also got is obviously the staple entry. So this slides out like that. And then we have got the bit where you put your staples into. What I really like about this is that on this one, it's got 2 guards either side. So when you do put the staples in, they don't fall out. So when you tilt it, they don't fall out. There's other brands out there that don't have this, which is a very annoying feature. And then you just simply push that back up, and then you're in business. So let's just take a look at the actual tool itself. So at the minute we've got the 25mm staples in there. So this actually takes about 2 runs of staples, I would say. And then obviously you've got your press button to release the staples, and then you've got your belt buckle clip, and then you've got your battery entry. So we have also got a 6 amp battery for this. We're going to mainly keep the 6 amp battery in there because bigger battery is just going to last over time. We don't have to keep charging it over and over again. So yeah, we're going to set that up with a 6 amp battery, but at a minute that's dead. So what we're going to do, keep the 2 amp in there, but this is the overall look of the tool. So it looks great, it's pretty small, compact. I mean, I reckon it's going to fit in probably your trolley. If you've got a trolley set up, that will fit in your tool trolley chest easily. So what is the point of the cable stapler? So if you're doing domestic work, I do a lot of domestic work, so this is going to come in really handy for myself. I mean, if you was doing commercial work, probably not as much. I'd mainly say that this is for the domestic consumer, really. Stapling to joists and things like that using twin and earth cable is definitely for the domestic consumer. But what is it actually for? So in the old days, I say old, they still sell them now, but they had the plastic cable clips that you hammer in with a hammer. You have them in your pocket and then you got to put them up, hammer them in with a hammer, and it takes absolutely forever. So as you can see, we've already had a good go because we've done a video over on the TikTok. But yeah, we've had a good go with a bit of 6mm twin and earth, a bit of 2.5mm twin and earth. The 6mm is solid. Honestly, there's no getting that out. With the 2.5, we've doubled it over because more than likely, you're going to be using it as a ring final circuit. So you can have 2 of those, and that is also very solid. That is not going anywhere. Obviously, it doesn't sit as flush, but that's obviously because you've got twice as many cables. But let's see it in action. So it's got the safety pin at the top, so you cannot fire this without a cable in the middle of it. So we're just gonna, like that. The kickback and the power behind it, even though it is M12, it is absolutely crazy. You have to put a lot of pressure onto it to keep it in place, because the power behind it is just ridiculous. For an M12 battery, it is crazy. So now we're going to try the 2.5mm cable, which exactly the same. The power and the kickback that you get off the stapler is crazy, and them staples now are absolutely solid. I know there's quite a few in there, but they keep it in so solid. There's no movement in any of the cable. It is very, very... So what I do like about this stapler is that you can use it as a distance gauge. So you can put the back of the stapler onto the last staple you fired, and then you can use that as your distance gauge if you've got a long run. Are the staples that you will need for the stapler. So these are 25mm depth, 19mm wide. You get a pack of 600 and they just come in sleeves like this. So you get sleeves, you probably get 2 sleeves in the actual stapler itself, and for a pack of 600 I spent a total of $15.99 plus the VAT. So yeah, it's not bad. And also what I like about these, other than the plastic old clips, these are actual metal, so you get over that fire rating as well. So premature collapse, things like that, you can use these as they are fire rated and they are metal clips. So for me, I have used other cable staplers in the past, different brands, and for me this one tops it. I've got to say this one absolutely tops it. The power that you get from the M12 is ridiculous. A 12-volt battery is crazy. I've used other cable staplers that's actually 18-volt in the past, and this tops it definitely. It's a great bit of kit. Is it worth 290 quid? I've got to say yes it is, because it is an investment that is going to save you so much time. And obviously time is money at the end of the day, and this bit of kit is going to save you a lot of time. Trust me, I think the days of clipping the plastic clips with a hammer has gone way out the window. So would I recommend this cable stapler to another electrician? 110%. It is a great bit of kit. Rating wise, out of 10 for this review, I have got to give it a solid 9 out of 10. So we are going to wrap up the review here. What would I rate this tool? I'd have to give this tool a solid 9 out of 10. Would I recommend it to someone? 110%. I think electricians are definitely going to benefit from this tool. It is an absolute game changer in the game. It's going to save so much time and effort having to hammer in them old plastic clips. It's definitely a good investment. Is it worth the money? 100% as well. For the exact same reasons I've just said, it's definitely worth the money, and I think over time you're definitely going to be getting that investment back. So that wraps up the Milwaukee M12 review, and I'll catch you on the next one. Let me know down in the comment section what tools you would like to see in the next reviews, and I'll get them done for you. Hit that subscribe button, like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Stay grafting.